I'm Burnett, and this is my 8-track museum in Dallas, Texas. Let's take a look. In the 8-track museum, every 2 or 3 months we're going to have a new exhibit in this room, and our inaugural exhibit is called Conceived in Cars, Birth of the 8-track, 1965, to observe the 45th birthday of the 8-track, which began as a car-only format. So, to my right over here, we have several of the 1965 auto tape decks that were all introduced, and you had 8-track, 4-track, 2-track, and cassette, all introduced the same year's car formats. And you even had bizarre looking things like this. This was actually an 8-track tape manufactured by a company called Ortronic, obviously not compatible with a traditional 8-track player. But everything in this exhibit dates from 1965 and 1966, and I'm looking forward to different exhibits in the future. Paul McCartney once sang, "Money can't buy me love." Well, guess what? Money can't buy you 500 Ruddles sealed 8-tracks either, because my money bought them first, and you simply will not find another set of exactly 500 sealed Ruddles 8-tracks, complete with Warner Brothers shipping cartons. Smithsonian, I challenge you to duplicate my Ruddles collection. This wall of the museum is intended to show the incredible scope of a complete Beatles 8-track and tape collection. We start here with the 2-track, and then the 4-track, 8 tracks, and then we have solo recordings down here. These nice art boxes are lovely. White Album and art box, more 4-track tapes. Then we move into the era here, the solo era, beginning here, and then the post-breakup reissues. Above them, the 1960s period white cartridges, which were manufactured while the band was still together. And then I conclude with a near-complete collection of UK editions of the 8-tracks, as well as a few reel-to-reels and cassettes. So it's really quite a lot to take in when you attempt to build a complete Beatles 8-track or tape collection. It's very important to me that the 8-track museum represent not just 8 tracks, but every single pre-recorded music format ever made or sold to the public. The very first one was the Thomas Edison wax cylinder. Then there were 78s, and of course LPs and 45s. But look, here's a giant cassette from the mid-60s. Here's a paper vinyl recordable record that you would actually record on too. Here's a hip pocket record. Those were great. Colored vinyl 45, the most obscure thing ever made in the history of music formats, would be the folding 8-track. Anyway, there are many more formats besides these, including the mini disc from the 90s. All of them have a home here at the 8-track museum. Okay, planet Earth, you now have an 8-track museum to enjoy. Format war is over if you want it. But honor my creed, no track left behind. That's right, no track left behind.